test, guys, now. I wonder who is this orange. Hello my Jovians, welcome back to yet another bare naked face with Mr. Jovita. Of course I have got eyeshadow on. Nobody's stupid here, okay. Today's bare naked face is brought to you by the new Sugar Cosmetics Ace of Face stick foundations. You know that Sugar is an Indian brand, they're cruelty-free brand, and they have amazing makeup products. What made me more excited is the fact that they have even darker foundations, and for the longest time I've always wondered what is up with these Indian brands who do not launch dark foundations. Like, don't they live in India? Don't they know that we are melanin rich? Like, don't they know? Coming back to the point, and they have 6 shades, and there are 3 medium to dark shades in the range. Now I didn't see any deep dark shades, but there is a shade for me, and I'm more on the darker end of the spectrum, but definitely there are darker colors out there. As always, they come in these amazingly cute packaging. These guys are made in Korea. This is what the product itself looks like. It's a good size. It feels a little light. Call me crazy, but I also like how the packages line up together to form a face, and this is there in all of their packaging. It's just so clever and it's so creative. Before filming this video, I quickly pulled up the Sugar Cosmetics website and I was reading on the product itself, and that's when I realized that it actually comes with a brush on one side as well and the product on the other side. I had no idea that it comes with a brush. Now that is genius. To get the product, you roll it up like a glow stick, like any stick foundation, and I especially love stick foundations for Indian climate because it is a little bit more durable and a little bit more mattifying for Indian climate. And also stick foundations generally can also be used as concealers because they are of higher coverage. The net weight of this product, including the packaging, I believe is 12 grams, and this is the amount of foundation that you get. The 3 shades that they sent me is 04, 05 and 06. One side of my face is moisturized as normal, and on the other side I'm gonna apply a little bit of hydrating primer just to see the difference, how it goes on. Alrighty, so this is what 04 Breve looks like on me. It's a tad bit too light. Maybe I can use it as a concealer or for highlighting. This is 05 Mocha, and lastly we have 06 Lungo. And I think that's a little too orange. I wonder who is this orange. And this is a little too yellow for me. And this is obviously too light and a little too pink. Honestly, I think I'm gonna be a mix of all 3 shades. But if I had to pick one, being a consumer, I would probably pick the middle one and then darken the outer perimeters of my face with a contour. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go with 05 all over my face and see how it does. Guys, it is a tad bit too yellow. This side I'm gonna use the brush that comes with the stick itself to blend out into the skin and see how it is. That is pretty full coverage, I can tell you that. It's really like the Kryolan pan stick formula. Very mattifying. A little too yellow. Oh man, I applied a little too much. It feels like a mask on me. But I like the brush because it really gets right underneath the eyes and the nook and cranny of the nose and around the mouth. It's a good brush. It's a little stiff, but I like stiff brushes for my foundation, especially a really thick formula like this one. Okay, but I have to go over it with my beauty blender because it is a little too full coverage. Wow, that is really full coverage. Wow. The color could have been a little bit more neutral because as you can see I've got a little bit of red in my face as well, and this is just yellow. So let's get on the other side as well. I'm gonna apply a lot less product on the other side and try and buff this in with my beauty blender. The beauty blender side is giving me a lot more natural coverage and a lot more sheerer as well, and I honestly prefer, you know, a little bit more sheerer application, but it's good to know that we have both the options with this foundation. As you can see on this side and this side, this is a little bit more natural and this is flat matte full coverage. This is like stage makeup full coverage. So I'm gonna buff my beauty blender over on my full coverage side as well to try and take off all of that excess product because there is a lot of product on my face. Now with 06 Lungo, which is the darker shade, let's see if we can contour. But guys, this is just orange. This color is straight up orange. Like, It's not a contourable shade for me, so that is a fail. I'm gonna apply 04, the lighter shade, to the under eye area to kind of highlight my face. I don't really need any more concealing because, like I said, this foundation is just so heavy duty and full coverage. I really like the texture of the foundation. It's just so creamy, and the foundation is blending into itself very beautifully. As you can see, that highlight shade is blending into 05, which is all over my face really well. I'm really amazed at how well it covered all of my hyperpigmentation right here, and even my under eye circle. It's just really full coverage. It's using this Sugar Cosmetics compact powder in 03 Macchiato. I'm gonna set my face first, but honestly I don't think this foundation really needs any setting. Now I'm gonna take my Makeup Revolution palette and just contour my face and bronze it up because it's just way too yellow at this point. And I'm using that same technique I used in my Nikki tutorials video because I just love that form of contouring. By the end of that contouring, I was like, whoa, why haven't I done this before? Guys, if you have missed that video, just please click right here. I'm gonna bronze up my whole face, including my forehead, my jawline. This palette also has a slightly pink powder. I'm gonna grab that and apply it to my under eye area to cancel out the yellowness. And that's what the foundation looks like with a little bit of bronzing and fixing with powder. And I am very honestly very impressed. Alrighty, the rest of my face makeup is done. On my lips, I've got the new Sugar Cosmetics Suede lip color in 05 Poplin Plum. I will be reviewing and swatching all of these very soon, so stay tuned for those. And for my blush, to keep with the whole purpley blue cool tone vibe, I have these two blushes from Fashion Fair in Fervor and Divine Pink. I just mixed them up on my cheeks. For my highlight, I used the Huda Beauty Winter Highlight Palette and used this Winter Rose Pinky highlighty shade on my cheekbones. By the way, if you are from Insta Stories, guys, it's working. The time right now is 6:20 p.m. Already I can see a little bit of creasing on my smile lines. I'm gonna press them down. Let's quickly see what the claims are as per Sugar Cosmetics itself. I'm just gonna read what's written on their website. Lightweight, creamy, and beyond easy to blend. Its long-wearing formula offers a coverage that not just looks but feels like second skin. Okay, it is creamy. It is full coverage. This handy stick blurs away enlarged pores, fine lines, dark circles, blemishes, and more. I don't see it erasing away fine lines because I've got some there, but blemishes, check. Dark circles, check. Pores, I wouldn't really, I don't know about that. Designed to be applied on the go, cut short your routine and pop this in your everyday handbag. A little goes a long way with this foundation stick thanks to its unusually high pigmentation. That's so true. The full coverage waterproof formula, oh, but we have to do some tests, guys. Now we have to do some tests. Offers a total matte finish that lasts for up to 12 hours. They cost 9.99 rupees. They are available on Amazon, Nykaa, and sugarcosmetics.com. Let's move on to the wear test. It's been exactly 1 hour since I applied the foundation, and now the foundation has naturally just really blended into my face and into my skin, and it's really looking nice right now. Up until this point, it was kind of looking really cakey, a little too yellow, a little too thick on my face. I could feel foundation on my face, but right now, I'm actually really feeling it. I don't know, the natural oils of my face seems to have seeped out and kind of mixed in with the foundation, and now even the color is really like blending in. I'm feeling it. And I'm wearing Ruben's sweater today because what's his is mine, what's mine is mine. You know how we roll in a marriage. There's a little bit of creasing happening right here though, as you can see on my smile lines. The time is 9:15 and we were doing some plant shopping right here at the nursery. And guys, my foundation, if I can focus on my face, is actually looking pretty good. It's not feeling overtly cakey. It's actually blended into the skin very well. It's looking very natural. It's got a very skin-like glow right now. I wouldn't say that it's too matte. Oh. It is 10:30 p.m. and I am cuddling with my snuggly bear, and I am beyond impressed with this foundation. My skin is pretty darn flawless. There are no pores, no fine lines, no creasing really. It's looking very nice. Somebody's so comfy. I don't really see a mattifying effect. I just feel like it's giving me a very natural skin-like effect. You know, it's not really dewy, it's not matte, it's very, very skin-like. Alright, it's 11 p.m. and it's time for me to go to bed. So I'm gonna take off my makeup, and just before that I thought we'll do a fun experiment and find out how waterproof this makeup is. So I have my Vichy thermal water right here. That feels really refreshing. And I'm gonna take a clean tissue paper and blot my face. Let's see what's gonna happen. Guys, you're cool. So I think if you get caught in the rain, if you get out of the rain quick enough, I think this makeup is gonna last. Makeup is on, guys. I'm really impressed with this foundation. I didn't think I'd like it this much, but I'm really impressed. And the comment of the day comes from Claudia Paz, and she left this comment under my I tried a Nikki tutorials makeup tutorial video. Some people don't understand that makeup is going to show up different on different skin tones when it comes to eyeshadows, blush and lipstick. You look gorgeous as always, and your videos are always uplifting. Love you so much. I love you so much, Claudia. Thank you for leaving such an amazing comment. Of course, Nikki is pale as paper and I am brown as toasted bread, okay? Toasted brown bread. So obviously the color is gonna look different, and I do agree that some people just don't get it, because when I do lip swatch videos I get a lot of hate saying, oh, she's just fooling you, this is not what the lipstick looks like. Well, they don't consider the fact that they could be of a different skin tone. Think of it like this, guys. If you apply a pink paint on a white paper, it's gonna look pink. If you apply a pink paint on a black paper, it's gonna look some other shade of pink. If you apply pink paint on a yellow paper, it's gonna look different. So the base you have is gonna definitely alter the color. Keep that in mind even when I do swatches. Anyways, thank you so much for commenting, Claudia. Guys, keep commenting and I might pull up your comment as well in the next video. I hope I was helpful with my review in this video and all the videos right down below. Clicky and subscribe right there. Make the fairy move closer to me, and I shall see you in my next one. I love you.